come in strong with the music on my side. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to more Dream Daddy. Okay, set my phone there. Okay, I'm warning you guys, it's been a day. So, yeah, okay. We're gonna keep on finishing these dates. No. What you doing, man? Dad book. Oh.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Screw you, dad book. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we've done Craig. And we did Brian. We've kind of done Robert. I'll figure that one out. We've done Damien. So we've just got Matt, Hugo, and Joseph. Alright. Who do we want to do? No suggestions. Okay. You pick. Matt, Hugo, or Joseph? Please? No one will pick for me. I always make decisions. I don't want to make the decision. Let's go Hugo. The one whose voice I can never remember. Okay. Run through the finish line. Minimize eating fried foods, candy, and sweets. Grow your own vegetables. It's cheaper, I think. Please don't say not responding. Thank you. Ever since the first night at Charcuterie Pies, that's right. Hugo and I have made a point out of weekly visits to trivia night. Oh right, trivia night shit. Havarti, like it's 1999, has come to the first place ever since, despite Provolone 2 Lost in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all of the Phil's Auto Care gift cards we've received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda is riding in the lap of luxury. Aside from the trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year is coming up, and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help him take his mind off of screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books, but I would have no idea where to even start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I don't remember a wrestling room. I seem to have put that out of my mind. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe... Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Quizmaster Quinn. Hey, alright folks! Looks like we finally have the points tallied and we're ready to announce our winner. You know who else is a winner? Me. Because I've finally seen just how beautiful and loving my wife is. A few weeks ago, all of the regulars staged an intervention for Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and last time he told us they'd adopted a dog together. You better not go to sleep in there. Oh, he's going to sleep in there. I love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen. Sorry for yelling into the mic before. I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer. There were things to like and dislike about both. Huh. And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Havarti Like It's 1999.
Yes.
Hugo and I cheers our small slices of camembert. And I go to... That's such a weird word. Sorry. And I go to accept our gift card, along with an uncomfortably long hug with Quizmaster Quinn. May Havarti Like It's 1999 reign is... May Havarti Like It's 1999's reign be as long and wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife.
Oh.
We make our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the teams and sit down to finish our cheese board, savoring every last bit of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato. Hey, I got a surprise for you. For me? Yes, and for once it isn't more cheese.
Oh.
Well, if you think you can somehow top that, be my guest. Pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh. Hugo picks up the book and reads the title aloud. Harry Butts, Crapper Keeper? I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably already own every classical piece of literature, so I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping.
Hey.
Hugo laughs. You should flip through it. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple of pages, he finally comes across a small gift I strategically hid inside. You're kidding me! Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in. You're kidding me! Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside of the Crapper Keeper. This is the World Federation of Wrestling's Power Slam series. You've been working so hard lately, I thought you'd like them. Like them? I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's 2? Yeah, I figured we could go together. You'd go with me? What? Of course, dude. Jesus. Heck yeah. I need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Hugo gets up and walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. Has he been this strong the whole time? Let me guess. Later, they're gonna kiss, and he's going to feel so safe and secure. Sorry. Thank you. I let out a little squeak to sort of say, you're welcome. What a fucking nerd. Oh, I love it. Okay, sorry. It's the night of the Power Slam. Hugo shows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. He's a little blushy and extremely cute. We drive around about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. So, it's fake, right? Well, yes and no. While wrestling and the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real were called marks. There we go. Made it to the end of that sentence. Sorry. I'm apparently argumentative with the words today. Okay. That we know it's technically fake, but choose to suspend our belief makes us smart marks. So, I should be watching this for the acrobatics? And the tension, and the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even something like what we're about to experience, will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story, despite a ridiculous premise. Wow.
Huh.
What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan. Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am, but because it's considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll just make fun of me. Till now? Hugo smiles to himself. Till now.
Hey.
Aww. I don't really like this relationship. I have no stock in this. This isn't cute like with Craig or with Brian. I sure hope they don't bet on wrestling entertainment. That would be dumb. Hugo and I enter the stadium and are directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up the set of stairs. Sorry. The further up we go, the more my heart sinks. I had thought we'd gotten good seats, but by this point the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Right, I finished. I'm sorry. I thought I got us tickets on the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement.
Oh.
This is so cool. I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these ever since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we even going to see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay. I guess you're right. So, what do we have to look forward to tonight? Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All of the matches are going to be great, but the one I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match. The Eastern Dragon. Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it. Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, so that's what your shirt's from? Oh. Pablo Escobar. Yup. I've been following the guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into the professionals. Sorry. Who's he up against? The corporate shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't even think the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though.
Oh.
The stadium lights dim, and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blasts through the sound system, and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd of Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch the two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. What's butt rock? This, apparently. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up. The Southern Dandy's from Maine. Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole? He's from Georgia, actually. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy. I don't know what's happening, but this is amazing. Did you see what that guy did to the other guy's face? Is he okay? Are they gonna be okay?
Oh.
Wrestling is a sport of communication. All of these guys train together to know not only how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only be kind of hurt. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced the winner. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K, who comes out looking like hipster barista. He takes a selfie with the fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after everyone to post it onto Instagram. He's really playing up the millennial thing, huh? He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with the flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. Cobra Shill is an excellent name. During a break, Hugo and I went into a voice. During the break, Hugo and I leave to get the refills from the concession stand. We wind our way through the clusters of wrestling fans to get to the line. Jesus Christ. So, what do you think so far? It's actually really cool. This is amazing. Why didn't I get into wrestling sooner? I don't know. Wrestling's awesome. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to be just a bunch of aggressive, sweaty, older guys, but it's so diverse. I've even seen a bunch of families here with kids. Everyone looks super happy to be here. Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in the corner that are exceptionally loud over the din of the stadium. Looking closer, I can't help but feel these kids seem familiar. Oh god. I know these kids. They're Hugo's students. So, don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Oh no, I promised him nobody was gonna see him. Hugo immediately tenses up. Oh my god, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. Why do you think that? They might think it's cool. I position myself between the kids and Hugo, hoping that I can act as a human shield. I glance over at the group of children again, and I recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid's a piece of work. Colin? If he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. He is a child, sir. We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan? This is a sneaking mission. Create a diversion. Just walk back to your seats. I'll create a diversion. I turn to Hugo. Hugo, I'm gonna draw their attention. While they're busy watching me, run to the back to the seats, and I'll meet you there, okay? Don't get hurt out there. As Hugo begins to leave, I turn to the crowd and start stomping around and raising my arms as if I were trying to frighten off a bear. Hey, everybody! Look at me! I'm a big old wrestling fan who came all the way from Maple Bay to see this event. I wasn't that big of a wrestling fan to begin with, but in the time that I've known it, I've come to find it very endearing. Take down the man bun, take off the glasses, Hugo. They'll never recognize you. I really enjoy watching those very oily boys get into fisticuffs, and I hope that you are all having a pleasant evening watching them as well. It's working. All of the people near the concession stands have stopped to look at me. I feel my social anxiety hitting peak levels. There's only a finite amount of time I can keep distracting people. Quick, think of something. Just scream. I start screaming as loudly as I can. A long, drawn-out, "Ah!" This is a trick I learned at a young age. If you scream loud enough, you can pretty much get whatever you want. Out of the corner of my eye, I spot Hugo sneaking through the doors. Success! I stop screaming and do a curtsy. Thank you for your time. I run after Hugo and back to our seats. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Phew, that was close. Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort and anonymity within a large crowd. You know, there's probably a lot of people who saw you do that. They're gonna be staring. The lights dim again.
Ah.
This is the match we've been waiting for. The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off the sunglasses and rips the sleeves off of his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up at the center of the ring. The corporate shill grabs a microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you'll refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm going to kick your ass. The whole crowd erupts. Now if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron. We all look at the PowerPoint presentation titled, Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass. Key performance indicators. The corporate shill takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was informative. Yeah, I honestly thought that I might get hauled off by security when I start screaming, all right, man. The lights dim again and pan flute music plays. I think it's pan flute? I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. Eastern Dragon walks out to the cheers from the crowd. Aren't pan flutes a Central American thing? Hugo shrugs.
Oh.
Wrestling. The Eastern Dragon stands outside the ring and grabs a microphone. Corporate shill, it's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He points to the corporate shill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here. He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see. The match starts and it's just as exciting as Hugo had hyped it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that make me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top rope of the corporate onto the corporate shill. The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. Corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the rope and motions to the crowd. To the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. Sorry, that's good. The corporate shill poses at the top of the ropes. Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon. Mm-hmm. You can do it, Eastern Dragon. Corporate shill launches off the top rope in a huge arch. He brings his elbow down on the Eastern Dragon with full force of Fortune 500 company, putting local vendors out of business. The corporate shill pins the Eastern Dragon and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair. Man, he should have won that. I sit down with Hugo. What a match.
Oh.
It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now. Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. They just both happen to look over and oh god, I hooked your eye on my eye. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decide to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they would ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh, shit. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh, hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who are all doing quick smooches to raucous cheers from the crowd. Aw, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I.
What?
What? What? What do I do here? I look over at Hugo and see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting, and neither of us knows what to do. Protect Hugo's identity, man. I jump in front of Hugo and start giving the camera the finger. They can't show that on television, can they? The camera immediately moves on. I guess all of his sweaty violence is fine, but a finger isn't. Thanks, I think. I sit down again, trying to ignore the dirty looks I'm getting from people who came here for wholesome content. So much for laying low, I guess. The rest of the match, thankfully, goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back to the wrestling. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang out and let the rest of the crowd exit so that we wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty, save for a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We warily keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car. Wait, is this going to be a wrestler? Are they going to get to meet one of the wrestlers? Man, that was an experience. Right? It's one thing to watch on TV, but to be there in person is just, wow. Thank you. You've been to wrestling matches. You said your dad took you all the time. Thank you again. I never would have gotten to experience this if it weren't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front. I think I accidentally skipped 2. In front of the car in an empty parking lot. I look down. Kind of funny. About the kiss cam, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, it was super funny. That's me making them blush. They're radiating. But neither of us are smiling. We look into each other's eyes, and I can feel warmth radiating from my cheeks. See what what I just say? We stare at each other for just a little bit too long. Hey, cool shirt! Oh, shit, that's not... Alright, that's his voice now. Dude. Him handsome. Alright. I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts walking up to us with a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. I haven't seen one of those in years. Because I know.
Sweet Manchego.
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it from a trade with this guy from StreetSmarksNet. .net. Shit. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen those? His name, like, something. JD Slaminger? Yeah, that's him. Those are my write-ups. You're JD Slaminger? Jesus Christ. You're kidding. Oh, man. I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand. I'm honored. And we just lost our new boyfriend to, a wrestler. He's gone. He is not sticking with us anymore. Ah, man, I wish I could stay and chat, but I have so many questions. But I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? The guy turns around and beams. Sure thing. Wait. It all finally clicks into place for me. I am apparently an idiot. I just watched this guy. Anyway, whatever, man. You're the Eastern Dragon? I'm sorry, you're the Eastern Dragon. I love your work. Thank you, man. The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt and waves goodbye and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon.
Oh.
He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me. Hugo and I high five. Oh, good, because I thought for a second that we slapped him for some reason. He's so excited. He's shaking. Mr. Vega? Oh, man. Colin and his cronies just pop up out of nowhere. Oh, no. Here we go.
What?
Colin, nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. What the fuck? Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Jesus. Nah, man, that's actually rad as hell. Who were you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh yeah? How did I get his autograph then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger. I'm glad we could show up a fucking 12-year-old. See you in class. Bitch, I am pretty sure you cannot say that. You can't say that. Thank you, Colin. Who's gonna believe Jesus Christ? Who's gonna believe you? Hugo and I hop into the car to tune out to the tune of more children screaming. We laugh all the way home. Sorry. I also feel like Colin should have a Sprite. I was a little like, oh, I expected him to be there. And have like a little gaggle of like the kids from the whatever kids from down the lane. Just have that whole amalgam of people standing behind him, and that's his friends. Anyway. I'm explaining this too far. Hugo and I descend this. Oh, his wrestling room. That's what he means. Okay. I was not sure what kind of kinky thing we got up to. Although, Hugo and I descend the stairs on the stairs of his home into the wrestling man cave, where we both crack a beer. Capitalized beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. So, if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? Hugo answers immediately. JD Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat, and my finishing move would be a catcher in the rye, where I poke my opponent's eyes and call them a phony. Wow. I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be Bomb Clancy, Mario Brawltolly, there we go, or Dad. Ooh, shit. Actually, I'm feeling Dad. I don't even wrestle. I just throw dad puns at the opponent until they submit. Nice to meet you, Hungry. I'm Dad. You know? I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves. You know, I could teach you some. I smirk. I'm game. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room. Oh, this is how this is gonna happen. I was right to think that it was a sexual reference. Okay. You did call it. Ray Ray definitely called it in the chat. When I complained, she said the night is young. Bam, right there. Okay.
Oh.
I'll go easy on you. Jesus Christ. On Dad? Absolutely not. Call me Daddy. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeezes. I can't move.
Hey.
This is a figure 4 leg lock. Okay. If I were applying full force right now, you would be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless. And this is an armbar. Oh god. You're pretty good.
Oh.
You can tap out any time you'd like. Not a chance. Hugo flips around one last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down on my chest. And this is me pinning you. Our faces are inches apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical activity or because of something else. Go for it. I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. He presses his forehead, he just like reaches up. Sorry. Oops. He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. I guess we both win. Guess so. I pull him back for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me? I think I might have a few. They done did the frickety frack. Date complete.
I'm JK rolling with delight.
No, that's not okay. Asiago Getter is the achievement I unlocked by having a final date with him. You couldn't hear him? It was, oh shit. What did he say? I'm JK rolling with delight. That's what he said. Can you go back to responding, Dream Daddy? Please? Oh no. Oh no. Oh yay! Whew. Okay, let's fast forward through this again. Yeah. Amanda's fucking graduating. We're having a party. She's surprised somehow. Because all of our friends show up instead of hers. No, actually. It's just the people in the neighborhood. Because all their kids show up too. Oh, wait! Did I remember? Oh, man! No, hold on. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Bartolome! I need closure with Quizmaster Quinn, okay? Quizmaster! And, like, Spin Master, I guess.
That's the good stuff.
Hey, who's ready for crazy graduation party? You don't have to be on right now, Quinn. It's just a party. What do you mean? It's the, you know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it. Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness, right? You know it. Alright. We've seen this shit. Baby! Baby. Baby. Bye, Craig. Okay. Oh shit! Damn it! No, I think we need closure with Ernest for this one too. Sorry, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, I already read Quizmaster Quinn. Hey. Turn around and see Ernest looking like he has something to say. Hey, Ernest.
Thanks for being nice to my dad.
Whoa.
People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around. So, that's cool.
Well, geez, Ernest. I don't know what to say.
You know,
I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side.
if you tell anyone I told you that, I'm gonna set your trash can on fire.
There it is.
Also, you don't know me.
Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. Alright, and then we have the cute scene with Amanda. Amanda Panda. Dad. Oh, shit!
God damn it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. But I need this. I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt.
Oh,
Thanks. It reminds me of a special night. The night they fucked. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling? You know, I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everybody in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. It turns out that Craig is a huge fan too. And Colin told everyone in school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. Duh! A few of them even asked me to be the sponsor for their wrestling club. Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction, and I think you know which one I'm talking about. See? Just goes to show there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like. This is a teachable moment. I agree. As long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kid and love a good word jumble. I blush. And I'm a big fan of... Quick, think of something clever. Hugo's? This Hugo, specifically. Hugo laughs. He drapes an arm around my shoulder and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. He likes foreheads. I'm happy here. Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves?
oh.
Bartolome, how about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My pump handle's pile driver. I can't help but giggle. Shit. What's that? You'll see. Use your imagination, dude. I can't breathe either. Okay, I'm fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Yay, Game Grumps. Eee. Oh, that's the picture we get? I mean, it's cute. But, like, did anybody else want to see him in a fucking wrestling ring? Because I did. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I'm recovering. Slowly but surely. Fuck me. Alright, Joseph, you want to go next? Oh man, I wish I'd done that one last now, because I feel like that's gonna have been, like, the best fucking ending we could have asked for. Okay, let's go back a bit. Dad book. Oh.
Welcome. You've got
Okay.
dads.
Joseph, let's do this, buddy. Everyone ready for some Joseph end? Alright, man. Let's have a third date with this married minister. Yeah, no, I spilled coffee. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, which one? I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and it not be weird, right? Right? The computer pings as a message flies into my inbox. It's Joseph.
Hi, hi, Bartolome. We should hang out. Like, actually hang out. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJs, no kids, just you, me, and the open ocean. Wait, how are we gonna get on the open ocean? How we gonna get on the open ocean, you might ask? Good question. Whoa. Prescient. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina and you can check out the goods, if you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Let me know. If you know what I mean my yacht. Sorry. Joseph owns a yacht? Joseph owns a yacht? I'm as surprised as you are.
You've been holding out on me. Your only daughter, whom you love.
What did you think that having me as a father would... What, did you think that having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht?
What else did it get me?
A healthy upbringing and a supportive environment. I am literally paying for your college. Not a dog, that's for sure.
Yeah, okay. But what if I had that exact same upbringing in a upbringing in a healthy environment, but also could go on a yacht sometimes?
Relax, kiddo. Joseph's invited me onto his yacht. It's going to be a yacht of fun.
I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you can start throwing out puns.
Why yacht, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready to go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me.
Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. But make good choices, okay?
But Dad...
Don't stay out too late, or you can't go to Jennifer Longforth's birthday party this weekend.
She promised me she would propose to me, but ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. What? Where are you getting this? I'm not going anywhere near that party.
Good bit, Dad.
Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. I don't know what's happening. A quaint marina complete with local mom and pop shops, and a small diner frame the bay. I've gone for a couple walks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. Feel a little out of place. Hey, Bartolome! Joseph? Where are you? Up here! I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. Jesus. I glance at the name on the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? Inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So, what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we had cast our lot out on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail in the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know. You know that? Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Bartolome, stop thinking about his hands. Pure thoughts. You're gonna be on a boat, alone with Joseph, on the open ocean. It's a yacht, he's married, it's fine. This is fine. Sorry. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the bell, the big steel bell with an extra emphasis, even though nobody else seems to be around.
Shoving off, boat launching, man and boat launching as one. The St. Peter navigates out of a marina and into open water, with Joseph doing occasional steering flourishes as the boat bobs along with the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element. This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder. I didn't bring any talcum powder. Luckily, I brought my Neptunian fork. My Neptuning fork, I mean. That's good. That's good. I like that. Joseph stifles a laugh.
Oh.
Collegiate level dad joking there, Bartolome. For a while, we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out onto open water. Plus, we could see whales. Whales are cool. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big. Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. He sighs. Wish I could get out more often, but you know. Family, life, saving souls.
Wink.
Didn't like that wink noise. So many souls. I can barely hold them all. I watched Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't seem like he's slowed down at all. How old is he supposed to be? And from here, I can see how toned his muscles are. Impure thoughts!
Ah.
Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The wake of this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off his yacht. Hey, dolphins! Joseph, there are dolphins! So you're scared of whales, but not dolphins? I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I would be more than comfortable riding a dolphin into battle. Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean?
Oh.
I like to think that I'm pretty cool. Alright, Joseph. It's you and me versus the entirety of marine life. I yell out to the ocean. You're all spineless invertebrates. I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you. My life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die. You tell him, Bartolome. And here we are. Bartolome, welcome to the ocean. It sounds louder out here. I think you're a fucking liar, Joseph. I look out onto the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. Suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia despite being wide open space. I am on a boat with a handsome man, a handsome married man. And there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know, there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right?
Yeah.
Like tuna. Tuna is an apex predator. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales. Hey, wanna look out wistfully over... I slipped into Quizmaster Quinn there. Wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship and the bow of the ship. Bow? How do you say it? Anyway. Of the ship and do some quiet contemplation. You know, Shh. Quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool.
Hey.
I look out to the sea for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he really is at home on the water. What Mary said to me at the bar? Can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this, but I just feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's, well, if you really want to know.
Oh, cracker balls.
Suddenly I hear the sputter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. Oh, I see. This is what he does. He takes them out there. He fakes that the engines died so that they'll, like, you know, think that they almost died and they'll, you know, have sex with them and shit. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay. So, we might have a small problem. What small problem? We are out of gas. The whales are gonna get us. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay. I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone. Just kidding. I can't do that because there's no service. I checked my phone. I don't have service either. Oh, wow. Isn't it coincidental that they just go out of reach of service? I hate you, sister. You can't just... Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Let's take a look at it, see what we can figure out. Joseph directs me toward the radio and showcases its insides. I don't know how radios work. I think there's just some frayed wires in here. If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. We stare into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around here and see what works. Oh.
That radio.
Okay, man. No. Let's start with a... No. Stop it. There's a condom in here. What? What's happening? Some, you know, connect things and... Oh, just throw shit in? Is that what's going on here? Am I literally just throwing shit in? Ah! That probably was not good. This is really hard to maneuver. Stop picking up that same fucking wire. What? Stop it! You think you're missing something. Is it the gum? I'm putting gum in. It was the gum! I have no idea what just happened. Hey, it works. Kinda. Oh my god, that ducky was bouncing. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it! Oh yeah, maybe it just coincidentally came on because Joseph flipped the frickin' switch. This is all part of his frickin' plan. Okay, this is some messed up shit. This is some Dennis Reynolds shit right here. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Huh?
He tries a few other channels. Nobody responds. We might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with the boat when my dad bought it in the 60s, so... not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck than on a yacht. Wine? We're out in the middle of the fucking ocean! Wine. I keep a couple emergency bottles below deck. Want to grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? Let's see. Wine. It's got here on here somewhere. Examine the shelf. Let's start with the shelf. Take a look at everything on the shelf. Examine the photos. There's a few photos on the wall here. Looks like a picture from Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Real... damn it. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right here. Mary is still has her patented stink face, but at least Joseph seems to be happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Look like from a couple years ago. The gang's all here. Uh-oh. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy on the end that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And there's Joseph go-karting with the kids. That's fun. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Examine books. There looks like a bunch of different Bibles on brand. A couple of old vet magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Oh, is that what she does? Right. Wait a minute. Is this... Well. Now the hot body shoe is on the other hot body foot. Take a look at everything on the shelf. What? I don't understand what that was about. There's one thing Joseph does right. It's the odd stuff he puts on the shelves. I take a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. Ah, and there's the crosses again. Boy knows his crosses. Really cool design, too. Let's take a look at everything on the shelf. I know that's just coming back, but focus on the rest of the room. I examine the cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty, but I bet there's some treasures in here. Examine the fire extinguisher. Look, you can tell a lot about a man by how seriously he takes his fire safety. Nice, Joseph. Nice. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty. Examine the flashlights. Well, this is a solution to a different problem. Maybe we're stranded out here for days and run out of electricity. We'll need these, but the chief concern right now is wine intake. Examine drawer. Hey, it's wine! Whole drawer full of wine. It's Yacht Club Miracle. Twilight Rouge, huh? Come to daddy. I just need to find some glasses. Focus on the rest of the room. Let's examine the lounge. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels and everything, leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Examine the bed. Oh, California King. Swanky. It's unmade and a little messy. Less swanky. For an old... Examine floor. There's some clothes strewn on the floor by the bed. Socks, stacks. Yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. This place seems a little lived in. Ah, there are some wine glasses. These are perfect vessels for the Twilight Rouge. Finally, time to get back to Joseph. I bring the wine and glasses up to the deck and find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Bartolome, wine. Good to see you two. Just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker. Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool. I can land half of my kickflips. What is that, like 4? 5 on a good day. Pour me. Regular pour or power pour? Oh. Whoa. Okay. Time to party. No, wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting grapes? You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever. I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe. Revive the vibe, Bartolome. Generally, it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we can save it. This view, though, do you like your mysteries hot-bodied? I bet we'll have a whale of a time. What's it like owning a yacht? I bet we'll have a whale of a time. Back to whales, huh? I'm trying to alleviate my fear of whales by making jokes about them, because I don't have a healthier coping mechanism. Whatever. Cheers to that. I mean, there's something a lot prettier right in front of me. Sweet, full-bodied. God damn. Joseph, this wine, so good. God damn! Gotta take another sip of wine, but stop I go to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margarita Zone? That it is, Bartolome. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the Margarita Zone. This is almost what we wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here. And the whales.
Oh.
But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the Margarita Zone.
Yeah.
Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. But maybe he can save us. Sorry. As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we're to get off this boat, it will be by the grace of God.
Oh.
Or Steely Dan. Steely Dan! Sorry. Do you all not know a lot about Steely? I've gotten very into Steely Dan. Anyway. Amen. Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. Joseph leans closer. I feel myself doing the same. I don't want this! Amanda told us to make good decisions. I can't help but feel like doing this will only end up hurting someone else. But his face is real close to my face. Bartolome, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lounge, the undone bed. Oh, are you living on this boat?
Yeah.
I didn't want to mention it, but he sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do.
Okay.
I'm fine. Actually, it was a long time coming. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing path to happiness. Now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy.
Aye.
I need someone who will be there. Someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who could get in the habit of having around. Someone very close to here. Is it whales?
Oh.
I mean you. Oh. I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us when Joseph grabs the receiver. Come in! Is anyone there? No. Over.
Oh.
We're stranded out on the open waters. We've been here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? I mean, what are your coordinates? Over. Bartolome, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? I look down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt, yet again. I didn't lean on it, you leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we here at the Coast Guard are professionals. We are not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over.
Oh.
How could you guys be here? How soon could you guys be here to give us a tow? Over. We'll, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Over and out. Wait. Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls. Men found dead on a boat because the Coast Guard, quote, thought they needed some time alone. Like, what the shit, man? I think they left. We stare at each other for a second. Well. Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. Well, okay. Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, but his skin is still warm from the sun. I reach for his belt and pull him even closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his side. He pushes me against the boat console, kissing down my neck. Come on. His hands drift to my thighs, and he effortlessly picks me up. I find that hard to believe, given how large I am Bartolome. Wow. Everybody's strong. Everybody's strong. Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. I've wanted this for so long. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp. Lots of time to kill Bartolome. We better get started. What? That means that you got plenty of time, dude. Oh man. I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I open my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully, his hair mussed and his lips still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when I was discussing Margarita Zone. Finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's still holding me tight even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he blearily opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. I'm not amused by this. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine, fine. Wait. I just hit my cable. I want to make sure we still have... Okay. Still got volume.
Yeah.
The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to the bay. They thankfully keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and I step off the yacht, and he walks me to my car.
Oh.
I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales.
Yeah.
Shh, shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph.
Oh.
You too. Had fun having sex last night. Pew pew! Ah! Hold on. Hit the cable again. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda's alright. Amanda, I'm... Dad! She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection, you seem okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay. It was because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, I just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and then embezzled some funds for my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash-and-carry business, fudging the books over the course of years, so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. Huh. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah, I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? Huh. More than anything, Pops. Stop hitting the goddamn cable, Ariana.
Hey, that was fun.
B? Why'd I only get a B? Dreamiest Daddy? What's that? What does that mean? Wait, what was that? Hold on, I want to see what that, Come here, Steam. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. I want to see what that achievement meant. Well, Steam's gonna be a bitch about it. I don't know how I only got a B. It's very confusing. No, scroll up, you stupid broken thing. Dream Daddy. View all achievements. Sorry, give me a second. I'm only missing a few achievements on this one. Dreamiest Daddy. Go on every date with every dad. Oh yeah, because the only one left is, Alright, well that's cool. Man should be here any minute now. Blah, 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 blah. It's the feds! Yeah! I need to remember to stop for... Okay. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should be a good host and say hi to her. But I don't wanna... Come on, Bartolome, you can do this. Walk up to Mary.
Come on.
Hey. Hey. You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. That went about as well as I could have expected it to. Bartolome! Blah, 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 blah. Seen all this crap. Oh, baby! Baby, baby, baby. We're gonna go through this because I want to see if the baby changes her face ever. I don't think she does. I'm pretty sure she stays the same the whole time because she's not the focus. Yeah. But look, baby! Pew pew!
Yes.
Robert. Ah, okay. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party winds down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Joseph, it's so good to see you again.
Oh.
Great party. I should have you organized on our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking maybe we can catch a movie or something. Yeah, that would be fun. Or we could take the yacht out again. Joseph slides up to me and presses a kiss against my neck. Wait, this feels weird. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary? Yeah. We're actually staying together. Fucking douchebag. What? Why? For a lot of reasons. There's the kids, for one. And the fact that we have to be a pillar for this community. So many people look up to us and model marriage, and I would hate to let my parishioners down. But that doesn't stop you and I from, you know. I pull away from Joseph. That's not what I want. I know it's not perfect. God, how I wish it were. But I find if it were up to me, you and I would be sailing the seven seas in search of Margaritaville. But this is real life, and all we can do is find Margarita's zone wherever we can. I look down, too nervous to respond. Feel his hand on mine. I don't pull away. I'll leave you to think about it, but just know you can reach out to me.
Wink.
For anything. Joseph gets up and walks away. I don't know what to think. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. Oh wait, this is the picture thing? It's the same ending as with Joseph. Team Perez. I mean, with, what's his name? Robert. Yeah. Yeah, Joseph's not being, like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't care. I hated Joseph anyway. Fuck him. Okay. Now let's go to a nice ending.
Welcome. You've got dads.
What? I didn't do the second date with him? Nuh-uh. Oh my god, I didn't, did I? Guys, did I not? Because I'm remembering how it took away my... Sorry, I think I already did that. I could have sworn. Oops. Yeah, no, I guess I must not have. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Coffee! Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father! Wanna go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo-jazz and stuff? Amanda, are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, if you don't want me to buy you coffee... Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Jesus. Let me grab my laptop and leather-bound journal. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books. Jesus Christ. In the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar, pierced face. I don't remember Pablo's voice. Hey, you're the dude that I yelled at a bunch the other night. Ugh. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. Jesus. The fucking military helicopter's been going by and it's been like sounding loud, but it just shook the whole place. Okay. And who might you be, miss? Aww. This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am father to, and am very protective of. An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. Ugh. Piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I'm overwhelmed with fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Change the subject, defend witch house. Reappropriate lines from Taken. I could do Hotful Boyfriend. I'll just do a bunch of dating sims. Change the subject, defend... You know what, I'm gonna do the dad thing and defend Witch House. Hey, Witch House is actually a nuanced form of music that many people enjoy, and I think our dear Pablo here should be proud of to be making, or technically making since he's only done the logo so far. What? Yeah. Also, I've never listened to Witch House before. Bartolome! Sorry, that was a weird voice. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high-five as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first.
Hey,
Alright, Pablo. Now, what do we do with customers again? Rate yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folks of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. Classic. And you? Americano football. Decaf for a cutie. Father John Mista. Let's go that. That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's pure comedy. Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy. Oh, I was making a joke off... Father John Misty has an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty, so I was... Yeah, never mind. Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hey.
Hell yes!
Hey.
I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple hours, and I was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely.
Hey, yeah.
Pablo brings us our drinks, and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Comfortable, safe, secure. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Have you ever been here before? No. I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point?
Oh.
There's a lot of people who try to get you to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really, I think it's just nice to collect records. And it's cool in this day and age. We have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I can in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and we would have to wait around by the radio with the cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs? It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school.
Hey.
I look around in the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, and... sorry. Anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. Sorry. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Oh.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what would your flavor be? Ooh, cookies and cream or purple? Cookies and cream.
Hey.
If you could buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? No, probably not. Probably.
Hey.
What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain. Always. What's your dream vacation spot? My backyard, inside an active volcano. Starting a new life in the Baltics. Sure. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I'm fabricated in this universe? Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. Oh no! These are some bad ones. Shoot. I don't know. I mean, this is really true. I'm going with that one. Matt thinks for a moment.
What?
Oh, I know just the thing.
Hey.
Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Trouble Will Find Me by The National. The National have honed their sad guy sound on album after album, and by this point, they're old pros about feeling blue. The music... Sorry. The music is so amazing that it'll actually cheer you up. Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation. You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young woman with septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Oh.
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. I swear I'm good at this by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight.
Hey.
Cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd?
Hey.
That nerd is my buddy Bartolome. Bartolome, this beacon of human charm, is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Hey.
You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls to come together. There's an open mic night going on?
Oh.
Yeah, dude. We do it every month in the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. I got a flyer for it right here.
Oh.
You and Amanda should come by that night.
Oh, man.
Matt blushes.
Hey.
I mean, if you're not doing anything. Oh, cutie. Will Vacant Veil be playing?
Hey.
If only. I finish paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans still had shag carpeting. What is the age of these people? Sorry, I don't know. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music's a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. Some really old Pink songs came on Pandora earlier today, and I was like transported back to 7th grade, so I totally get it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from.
Hey, dude.
All that stuff and listening to good songs reminds me of those moments in my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all of my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops to think for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know.
Oh.
But I bet you could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Yeah, why not? Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Ha! Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley at the coffee shop. Oh no, I just remembered this. You guys, this is good. Oh no, shit! You realize that weed has been legalized in the state, right? I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner, one of those nasty grease dumpsters. Shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed all in black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman? Surprised, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son. Who sent you?
What?
We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is prove you're cool. I've totally changed his voice because I'm losing mine, so it's happening. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge. Cite mutually assured destruction. I've seen this in cop films before. I lift my shirt to prove I'm not wearing a wire. Oh, Jesus, put that away, please. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right. Now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. All right. How much do you want? One. One what?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much?
Oh.
One? Oh my god. Look, here, take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's forget this ever happened. Poor Lucian. Oh my god. Just fucking, you guys, just here. Take it, give me money.
Hey.
I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Hey.
That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off of public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carmen Cita's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Oh.
Awesome. Let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Sorry. Yeah, I feel much safer with Matt than I did with Joseph. Joseph was real touch and go there. I was very concerned for a while. Matt doesn't seem like he's going to murder us and leave our body in the ocean. Whoa, what a collection. Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house.
Oh.
If you say so.
Huh?
Matt pulls some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was too good at this.
Hey.
Matt tries again, but is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it. I think Aaron Hansen wrote this part. Well, let's open up the nug, smoke some of that gateway drug, rip that golf fairway. Yes, let's do that. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while, though. Maybe pot drugs have gotten more potent since the last time I smoked? I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby?
Wait, what?
Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh, God.
Hey.
Did we develop a taste for meth? Bartolome doesn't know much about drugs. No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces.
Oh.
Yeah, this is oregano. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off.
Hey.
Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right.
Hey.
We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought. which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see the photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that?
Oh, man.
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they played Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow. That seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
Oh, man.
So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put our roots down in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa had always dreamed of a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey, yeah.
Matt gets up and flips the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Oh.
I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Oh.
No way. You had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
Oh.
Except for Ska Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, sounds great. Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls up a piano bench.
Oh.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it. I sit down at the piano. Stick to your ska roots. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, is that just smoke on the water? Matt, I've forgotten how to play. The deep purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Ah, come on. No, it's been a long time. It's never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would have never guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Oh, come on, man. That was killer. Are you going to pull that out for the open mic night? Oh, no. I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just... I just don't do it anymore. Just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Hey.
Thanks. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Yeah.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and I think we'll be fine.
Hey, yeah.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside the house. And the house is dark, save for the silver light of The sliver. There we go. Come on, Ariana. Come on, dyslexic brain. You got this. The sliver of light coming in from beneath Amanda's door.
Huh.
I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around her chair to face me and slumps down.
Huh?
What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing? So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry.
Whoa.
Wait. No. Hi, hungry. Huh? No! I'm Dad. Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? Huh? No way! Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing. Yeah. He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play the open mic night that's happening at his coffee house, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Yeah, he literally sniffed the oregano and still didn't know it was oregano.
You really are the king of carrot flowers.
King of carrot flowers? This is a reference I don't get.
Welcome. You've got dads.
All right. So that was fun. So some other time, I will do our last date with Matt, which is cute. I've done it. So, and then I'll do a quick through so that we can actually date Robert well. That'll be fun. So yeah, this was a good night. You know, we went cute ending, gross ending, cute middle. So that was fun. What achievements have I yet to unlock? I still have not unlocked Catch of the Day, which is earn a match fishing score of 2,000. Yo ho ho, earn 18 hole-in-ones in the pirate mini golf. Oh, fuck no. And world's okayest dad. Get bad Amanda ending. I don't know how to do that even. I feel like anytime... Oh, and then there's 4 hidden achievements. Fuck. But yeah, no, I feel like anytime that we're with Amanda, I'm like, be the best dad you can fucking be. Because I love Amanda, and I'll protect her at all costs. So yeah, that was me playing. I'm still kind of disappointed that slimes didn't work out this week, but that's neither here nor there. So anyway, I'm gonna go now before I continue rambling. See you guys. Join us Saturday for our podcast night. Yeah. Okay. Bye guys.